where people don't have no goals, they just exist, right? Some people may depend on the government or got a little job and they just getting by, right? And they don't even look 5 feet in front of them to see what their future is. But experienced, seasoned parents, you know what I'm saying? What they're doing from their life experience, what they're doing is helping their kids plan their life. Then it's up to them ultimately to make the decisions and execute the plan, but you could give them some type of guidance, right? But when and you say, "Hey, you want to do this, you want to do that, you need to go to school for this, you need to study that, whatever." But we try to keep them on track. And sometimes it's like a crash landing when the engines go out on the plane and the pilot still managed to plan it, but land the plane without killing everybody, but he got them there. Sometimes it's like that, getting the kid to the other side. You know what I mean? But the other thing is, just because they turn 18, nothing unlocks in them. They was just 17 the day before. You can't automatically say, "Hey, you got to pay this, you got to pay that." It's not the kid's fault that you're not financially stable. And that's why a lot of these young people make the argument that they didn't ask to be here. I mean, personally, and I know other people who do the same thing. Hey, you keep 80%, you save 80% of your money and you can keep 20%. I don't need nothing from you. Only way you gotta give me something if you deviate from this 80% that you gotta save. You can put out that 80%, you can put 30, 40 of it percent of it in the stock market and keep another in a savings account. You know what I'm saying? And let your kids build up their finances, a couple of $1,000 in the bank, maybe 20, 30,000. Because the reality of it is, if they just working and not going to school and anything, right? And they living with you and they about to just do their own thing. If they starting out, they not gonna make a whole lot of money. They barely ain't gonna be able to afford to do anything. They can't afford the car. You know what I'm saying? So helping them out is shouldn't be a big deal. You should want to help them out, right? And they get to save that money, that initial money. Don't let them buy no car and go broke and be new car broke or used car broke. Let them save their money. Help them out. The catching the bus build character. It ain't gonna kill you, or whatever, right? But when they get a little bit money saved, a year or two into working, they moved up a little bit, kind of got some direction in their life, got a little money saved. They ain't got no kids. They ain't on drugs. They ain't drunk. Maybe you help them out with the vehicle next. Now they got a little bit money saved, so everything they got ain't going into a car, or you know what I mean? They got money saved. They looking at the portfolio. Oh, I made money. So it's like it got to be some type of life plan